Hey guys, happy Friday. It's not September, November. How the fuck is it November, number one? This year has gone by so fast for me. I tried to film a get ready with me chit chat. It wasn't going well, so we're gonna do it after get ready chit chat. So I just wanted to touch on a few things. My next videos are going to be more back into fitness, but I just feel like I need to open up and talk about this because it's something that I've really been dealing with, and I know that I'm not alone. Whether it's something that some of you are dealing with right now or have dealt with in the past or may deal with in the future. So as you guys know, if you've been with me for a while, that I dieted for half a year, and I did a pretty extreme diet, and I did a fitness competition and I did well, and I didn't do as well as I wanted, but I did place pretty well. So I placed top 5, so I compete next year. I can compete next year at a higher level. I can compete at junior nationals, or I can compete, I can do junior nationals and then do well at junior nationals and go to nationals next year, or I can just do junior nationals and have that be my season. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But that's not, I kind of brushed on this in my last video, but I just want to dive in a little bit deeper and talk about the fact that I have gained a good amount of weight. So I had a plan to reverse diet, which is to slowly increase your calories, kind of like you do for a regular diet. You slowly decrease. So for my reverse diet, we were going to slowly increase my calories to maximize putting on good quality muscle tissue and minimizing fat. I have not reverse dieted at all. I've gained anywhere from 15 to 20 pounds in the past 3 weeks, and that's really hard for me. Not that I've gained the weight, but that I've gained it so quickly and I haven't stuck to my reverse diet. I went from being so disciplined for so long to literally just saying, fuck it, I'm gonna do what I want. And I'm kind of disappointed in myself, to say the least. So today, as I've said multiple times over the past 2.5 weeks, is day 1. I'm starting over. I'm trying to hit my macros today. And I've always said, like, especially when I was dieting, I was like, it's just a simple choice. You just don't eat the shit food. But it really hasn't been that simple for me. Like, I have just literally been eating everything and anything in sight that's not healthy for me. And my coach gave me kind of the tough love approach a few weeks ago, and he was like, look, dude, you need to get back on track. And he's right. I did need to get back on track, and I didn't. But I finally woke up today and I weighed myself, and I decided that that's it. I'm done with my pity party. I'm done saying, fuck it, I'm just gonna eat what I want. And I'm really getting back to it because I'm not even living up to my own expectations, and let alone like other people that have said like, oh, you inspire me, you motivate me. Like, I'm so disappointed in myself, and it sucks. I mean, it's okay to fall off track. Like, everybody falls off track every once in a while, and that's okay. But to stay there is not okay. And that's where I've been for like the past week and a half. I've just stayed there, and I've said, I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep treating my body like shit and eating whatever I want. And like, it's gotten to the point where I think this is just my assumption, I have gained weight so quickly that my body hurts to touch. Like, it's not like a muscle soreness like from working out. It's like my body just fucking hurts, and like, it's just so weird. And seeing myself super lean for the first time was great. Like, I loved being lean and being able to see my abs and like my glute definition and my hamstring definition. And towards the end there, like that last 5 pounds, I didn't like how small I was. But when I was between like 105 and 108 pounds, I really liked how I looked. And I would have loved to reverse dieted to put quality muscle on that frame. But as I said, I haven't done that, and I've put on so much fat tissue. Like, my stomach looks different. My upper body's holding fat in a weird way. But I think since getting so lean, my body is storing fat in different ways than it has in the past. My inner thighs have put fat back on really quickly, which that's a spot I've always held fat, so that's fine. But like, my stomach and my upper body is just holding on to this fat in really new ways. And I'm not even wanting to like look in the mirror naked. That's not that I'm fat by any means, but I'm just so uncomfortable with how quickly I've gained that weight. It just sucks so bad. And the reason I'm sharing this is not to be like, oh, poor me. My point is I've fallen off track and now I'm getting back on track. You're not alone if you're struggling. I'm very, very, very much struggling. I will say I'm struggling more with my body now than I ever have, especially like mentally and physically alike. Like, it's really hard. Like, even though I know I need to stop eating shitty, I still want to eat the crap. So I'm just here to be honest with you guys, be real, hold myself accountable, and maybe help one of you, you know, realize you're not alone. It's a struggle. And I couldn't diet right now, even if I like had to save my life. I dieted way too long for me to diet. So it's like this weight that I've gained, I'm not gonna lose, and I'm in a growing season now, so I'm gonna gain more weight. But what I can do is maximize my output at the gym and in other activities that I'm doing, and just make sure that if I'm gaining weight, I'm gaining as much muscle as possible. So like today I killed my cardio session. I had a good cardio session. Yesterday I had a really good glute hamstring workout. My glutes are super sore today. And then this morning when I did my cardio, I did upper body, and so like I really pushed myself, and that's really all I can do at this point. So that's what I'm working on, is just making the most of where I am right now, and going from there. So I am reevaluating my goals for this off season and setting new goals for myself so I can help me stay on track. But yeah, I don't know, it's just been really rough. So I just wanted to open up to you guys and let you know that if you're struggling, you're not alone, and I'm struggling too. So that's where we are. On a lighter note, I'm going up to Seattle today to see one of my friends from childhood. We were best friends, and in 7th grade she moved away, like very unexpectedly. I think I was actually on vacation, so like I didn't even get to tell her bye. So she's coming to Seattle today, and I'm so excited to see her, and we're gonna do like the Space Needle. I've never done that, so basically I'm gonna be a tourist in my own city. If you guys don't know, I live a little bit south of Seattle, so I haven't explored too much up there, like the touristy stuff, so I'm gonna do that with her today, and we're gonna have a good time. Maybe I'll film a little bit of it. But yeah, that's where we are. That's why I haven't been doing like physique updates or anything like that. I'm just very uncomfortable with myself. Like literally I don't even like looking in the mirror naked. It's weird. So I'm getting back on track, trying to think more positive, but it's just been a struggle. It's been a mind fuck, basically, is where we are. So this video might be short, it might not be short. We'll see what happens with the rest of the day. And thank you guys for being here. I'm just trying to be as honest as possible, but I'm struggling. This is really hard for me right now. So I love you guys. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, I'm in Seattle. I had Jeremiah just literally drop me off right off the highway ramp, and I'm walking to meet my friend. So I thought I'd film a little bit of Seattle for you guys. It was actually like snowing on the way here, which is really early for Seattle. So it's sort of like sprinkling, drizzling. It's not snowing right now. So we are gonna go to the gum wall and then the Space Needle, which I've never been to either of those. So this is gonna be like me being a tourist in Seattle. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna bring you guys along as long as it's not super rainy. So yeah. Oh, and I'm wearing these. Terrible decision, because I didn't think I'd be walking, but here we are. So I don't even know if I'm going to the right spot, but I really hope so, since I'm walking down all these stairs. I'm still waiting on them to meet me there, so if I'm in the wrong spot, I guess I'm doing some extra freaking cardio today because I'll have to come back up these stairs. So we'll see. To walk back up this hill. You guys, see, I'm still about fitness, fitting all this food in my mouth, and sorry, I think I'm hilarious, and walking up and down a million stairs in Seattle in heels, essentially, boots, whatever you want to call them. So I've never been to this area of Seattle, so I'm pretty excited to be experiencing it today. So we'll see. Oh, this is it. I didn't notice at first because it's so spread out.
That's smart.
Look. All the gum.
He learned his lesson.
I didn't chew any gum to put on it. I'll try and get a quick picture here. See, it's more bunched up over there. Oh, I've been recording this whole time. All right, cool.
We're gonna make it on her YouTube video.
Probably.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, it's well, I call it my fitness channel because that's what it started out as, but mostly it's just me being me now. Especially the past few weeks, I'm like, I recorded. I recorded earlier and I was like, you guys, I'm not an example of fitness at all. But it's okay. Today's a new day. And I've been on track so far.
Take you up to the top here, 520 feet to the observation deck. This elevator is looking north, so you can see our oldest residential neighborhood, Queen Anne Hill, with the radio towers right in front of you there. Over to the left, we have Elliott Bay, which is part of the Puget Sound, so that connects out to the Pacific Ocean. And just across the bay, you can see the tops of the Olympic Mountains peeking out. Inland to the right, we have Lake Union, which is a freshwater lake that connects to the bay through locks on the other side of Queen Anne Hill. And we just had our first snow of the season this morning, so it's still a little cloudy into the east, but there is plenty to see up top, so make sure you do some full circles around and check everything out. And when you're ready to leave, just wait by the blue or the yellow elevator and we'll bring you back down again.
When was this completed again?
1962.
Mine did too. That was a very fast ride. Oh, it's like extra chilly. I made it to the top. It's really pretty. I don't know if I'm gonna go out there yet. I'm really unsure. Okay, I'm gonna just not look straight down and I'll be okay. Smells like French toast inside of here, and I really want to find out where it's coming from because, as you guys know, I'm eating a lot of food these days. Actually, I'm on track today. I've only eaten once for how late it is, so I'm like hoarding my macros so I can eat good food later. It's like gourmet popcorn, but it was freezing out there. I'll show you guys a view of like the city. It was really pretty. Took some pictures. But I finally did it after living here for 2 years. Came up to the Space Needle. My hands are so cold, I can't feel them. Yay! Oh, the food smells so good.